David Beckham cut a suava figure at the 55th Annual World Economic Forum meeting in Davos, Switzerland, where he was honored for his humanitarian work on Monday. The former footballer, 49, who has been a UNICEF Goodwill Ambassador for 20 years, received the Crystal Award for his ongoing commitment to improving the living conditions of young children. David looked typically dapper in a striped blue shirt and knitted tie, which he wore with a charcoal double-breasted suit and smart dress shoes. The World Economic Forum annual meeting brings together entrepreneurs, scientists, and corporate and political leaders. While accepting his award, David made a passionate speech about girls' rights as he took to the stage at the ceremony. He spoke about the sad truth of girls being held back by discrimination and said he wanted his own daughter, Harper, 13, to have the opportunities as her brothers. UNICEF Ambassador David, who also shares sons Brooklyn, 25, Romeo, 22, and 19-year-old Cruz with wife Victoria, was being honored at the event for his humanitarian work. He said, "I've always believed in the potential of children, and that when children are given time, opportunity, and encouragement, they will reach their full potential. Growing up, I benefited from that support from family, from coaches, and from teachers." David then went on to urge his fellow attendees to do more for girls' rights around the world. Girls are held back by poverty. Girls are held back by violence. Girls are held back by discrimination. After David revealed his hopes for Harper, he added, "Girls need opportunities. They need collective action and they need investment." Before presenting him with his trophy, the World Economic Forum's chairperson, Hilda Schwab, gushed over his extraordinary leadership and humanitarianism in promoting and protecting the rights of the world's most vulnerable children. It comes after David celebrated 20 years as a UNICEF ambassador in a special Instagram post, looking back at his charity work over the decades. The emotional video saw him sitting down to watch his most significant memories across his time at the organization. Sharing a clip from his early days at UNICEF, he said, "This is the sort of work I want to do. This is what I want to be involved in." Looking back at the heartwarming moment, David said, "I look young." The ex-England captain has helped children across the world, hopping back and forth across eras. In one clip, he was wearing a suit and tie and giving a speech to a UNICEF meeting, while another showed a tattoo reading, "Violence marks forever." He could also be seen on billboards and stepping out onto a football pitch to address fans. In another throwback, a shirtless David was mobbed by children playing football on a sandy pitch as the ambassador smiled. Various shots saw him shaking hands with people he met across his many trips and watching as children ran around and played sport. In many, he was holding young children and chatting to school kids in impoverished areas, while in one, he high-fived some young people he was visiting and pretended to shake his hand in pain.